you guys understand the economic potential of the continent of Africa? Like even the underdeveloped countries that they say like Burkina Faso, or they say even like Mali or Algeria is underdeveloped. But you guys have to understand there is so much economic potential if you guys want to start businesses in Africa. There is just so much potential if you just try. So we are here to talk about one of probably one of the most prolific leaders in Africa. And I can say this because I've done actually a deep dive on this person before on a previous live stream a couple of months ago. So I wanted to kind of revisit it and kind of delve a little bit deeper to see an additional YouTuber's perspective on things. And the person that we're talking about is the president of Burkina Faso. It's Ibrahim Traore, right? So this is one of the first videos that I saw that kind of interested me and I wanted to react to. Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and react to it. The video is from Tayo Aina's YouTube channel. He's currently at 1.19 million subscribers. And the video is titled, "I Investigated Africa's Most Wanted President, Ibrahim Traore." So the reason why he is going there, I hope that one of these YouTubers actually gets to meet the president, because there have been, Woda Maya went there as well, and so is Tayo Aina, even though I haven't seen this video before. So
2 weeks after young officers ousted Burkina Faso's transitional president, Captain Ibrahim Traore was sworn in as president.
Burkina Faso and its president has been in the news for some time now. The news calls the country unstable, outsiders are calling it unsafe, and there has been so much conflicting news online that nobody knows what to believe about the country. Burkina Faso is a landlocked country with many years of political instability, terrorism, and foreign control, which has left many hopeless, with nearly 40% of the population living below the poverty line. How can Africa's fourth largest producer of gold be one of the poorest countries on the continent?
You know, if you take the land of Burkina, the underground is gold.
And if for the people that don't know who Joseph Sankara is, so he is one of the first leaders of Burkina Faso that wanted Burkina Faso to kind of be independent and stand on its own. And people see Ibrahim Traore as the second coming of Joseph Sankara. Just the FYI.
Welcome to Burkina Faso!
This was my first time in Burkina Faso, and like many African countries I visited, I didn't know what to expect, so I stepped out into the city to feel the energy for myself. When Traore came into power, he expelled French troops, suspended foreign media like France 24, restricted foreign NGOs, aligned more closely with Russia and neighboring anti-Western states, and made it clear that in the new Burkina Faso, even foreigners, including white people, will be subject to the same laws as everyone else.
The French airlines were landing in Burkina, and they've put our country on riot. That was chasing actually investors out of the country. So Ibrahim said, okay, no problem. Your companies that is here are here. For example, let's say French airline. So you're not allowed to land in Burkina anymore. So they felt it. They came back to say, no, can we land again in your countries? So he said, first go and say that our countries are green online, then we can now discuss. So the president brought our own airline back. We didn't have any plane, to be honest.
Also now there's
airline, Burkina Faso airline, that can take you to most African countries. When it will get bigger, we'll go everywhere.
Bro, like that's what happens when you start to rebel against the West and you happen to be a head of state in a resource-rich country like Burkina Faso. Because at the beginning of the video, we understood from the get-go that there was a treasure trove of gold in Burkina Faso. So when you are resource-rich like that, and the colonizers, your original colonizers from France, they want that gold. They want those resources. So they're going to have those companies that are going to be in Burkina Faso. They're going to have the NGOs in Burkina Faso so they can get those resources. They're not there to help the people of Burkina Faso. We see how the living conditions of Burkina Faso is in the first 5 minutes of the video. So the gold leaving Burkina Faso, the money that's coming into the country isn't benefiting the people. And essentially, Ibrahim Traore sees this. He sees this inequality with the colonizers trying to extract the resources from Burkina Faso without giving the benefits to the people of Burkina Faso for living there and being the citizens. So essentially, he's cutting off the West. He's saying, if you guys don't abide by my rules, you will not have access to Burkina Faso. Thus, you will not have access to the natural resources, aka the majority of it is gold, which is extremely valuable nowadays. And people want access to that gold. So they're going to do whatever they can in order to extract those resources. So they're going to abide by the rules of Ibrahim Traore in order to get access to that gold. So that's why they just folded immediately. They're like, yo, if you want back in, you got to make sure that we're green on the travel advisory list. You got to do X, Y, and Z, and then you can come back and land your planes in Burkina Faso. Incredible.
Don't respect my bed, the traffic light or the rules put by the president will be punished.
How will you be punished? What would they tell
You
you?
may clean the roads since the morning time until the afternoon time. You will be cleaning the roads.
That's a real video. I thought that was like just cap. I think that was just like a repurposed video for Burkina Faso, but it's actually posted by Burkina Faso.
You may clean the roads.
So yeah, TikTok Burkina official. Yo, they have this dude working on the road for for a traffic violation. Is crazy.
Since the morning time until the afternoon time, you will be cleaning the roads.
So it says in Burkina Faso's second city, Bobo Dioulasso, road users guilty of traffic code violations are being assigned to community service. This alternative punishment aims not only to hold offenders accountable, but also to help to keep the city clean. Do you think other African countries should emulate this? That's a good question, y'all. I think so. It'll teach people not to do those traffic code violations at all. But people still gonna speed, bro.
We've been gathering the garbage, something like that.
Our president, Captain Ibrahim Traore, was the real one that inspired me.
Okay.
In setting up business, has there been any other challenges generally from your point of view? Yeah.
Because to be honest, I started with 12 cars. The day I launched the app, that day we had as much as 10,000 demand of cars that day.
Wow.
Yeah. So I'm sitting with 12 cars and I have 10,000 demand. So I told my drivers, good luck.
Good luck.
I went
Guys, like even like all jokes aside, you guys understand the economic potential of the continent of Africa. Like even the underdeveloped countries that they say like Burkina Faso, or they say even like Mali or Algeria is underdeveloped. But you guys have to understand there is so much economic potential. If you guys want to start businesses in Africa, there is just so much potential if you just try. And we just saw right here that he only had 12 electric cars, made an app for you to rent the cars or to hail a ride with the cars, right? And he had 10,000 people demand his 12 cars, bro. You can't tell me that there's so much untapped economic potential in Africa. And this is proof.
Sat down and I drank the coffee. I was like, damn, that's a lot. It's a lot. At first, it was really hard to satisfy the clients. Yeah. So they were complaining a lot, but I understand. I mean, to set up a business that needs a lot of resources, it's not really easy. Now we have enough cars coming soon, because as you know, the cars are assembled here in Burkina.
The cars are assembled here?
Yeah.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Is it assembled by people from here?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So instead of importing the car made already,
Yeah.
they will assemble the cars here, part by part, which is we will reduce the price and also the cost of energy when it comes to consumption.
That's incredible. You would barely find a company that would be willing to do that, because essentially if you guys don't understand the economics of how vehicles are made, even electric vehicles, which is even more difficult to produce and make and also sell, especially when there's not enough infrastructure in a particular area to charge the cars, right? So essentially what normal countries would do, they would just import cars from China. Like they would import the cheapest cars from China that are electric. But instead, what the people in Burkina Faso are doing, they're actually importing the parts, and they're employing people from Burkina Faso to assemble the cars, and then they sell them in Burkina Faso. That is a genius idea. It creates jobs in the local economy, and it also supports the country's GDP, and it revolutionizes like the country as a whole. Like I promise you, that's probably the first electric car they've seen in the country by far. And you see how much is developing over time with the leadership from Ibrahim Traore.
Is the mall open yet? Or is still
No, it's under construction,
okay.
but it's almost done.
Whoa.
So this mall construction started within the past 2 years. We're trying to check out their apartments. Apparently they have apartments here.
Whoa. It's really being developed, guys. Incredible.
Yeah, I'll come and buy one of this one. What do you guys think? Speak one?
So they furnished it as well.
Ooh, this is nice.
Unexpected. Unexpected,
It's
man.
good.
Yo, this is crazy.
So this is like $100,000 to purchase a house like that.
Okay.
Yeah. But there is developments that you can do, like that means you can pay rent, pay, and until it's fully yours.
100K.
Like mortgage, like the way they have it in other
Exactly,
countries. Oh wow, you guys have that here. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
What about Airbnb? How much is it per night here?
$120.
So if you want to stay here per night, 120.
I think it's probably a better investment opportunity than it is to actually own it, because 100K for a 2-bedroom in Burkina Faso was a kind of a big ask, just based on the development level of the country at its current state. I could see someone investing that money in the future for a place like that, but as of right now, I wouldn't pay over 70K for a place like that, especially in Burkina Faso. But you never know, man. Burkina Faso's coming up, and that 100K for that place may be doubled or triple in value in a few years once they become a lot more developed. But with Airbnb, that is actually pretty feasible to pay 100K for that and just invest and keep it and hold on to it and rent it out on Airbnb and get your money that way. And guys, that's honestly how you build a successful business, is you identify a real problem or a real issue that isn't being solved in the marketplace, and you create a business that actually solves that problem. That's how you really become successful in business. FYI, just a short little knowledge nuggets for you guys.
Moi, je m'appelle Monsieur Nikema Salifo. Bonne arrivée au centre de formation professionnelle Banganoma. Ici, on fait la pisciculture, la maraîchère, l'agriculture. C'est tout d'un système intégré. Qu'on fait, on utilise l'eau de poisson et on fait l'agriculture avec ça, le riz, le blé, les papayers, les maïs, l'ananas, les poulets, les pintards, les bœufs. On fait un peu de tout ce qui concerne local.
Okay, so for the people that, like, if I'm blocking like a little bit of the subtitles on the side, excuse me, but let me just kind of explain what that guy just said. So essentially, they import all of their fish from China, and we all know that some of the fishing practices in China and how they raise the fish aren't the cleanest, aren't the best for your health when you are the end user of that fish and eating it. So what they're trying to do, they're trying to make organic produce right there in Burkina Faso, which is a lot better for your health, and it employs more people. And it's just going to be overall a better plus for the country as well. So essentially, that's what he was trying to say. If you guys missed the subtitles during that little segment,
here is the
take it for granted.
The university restaurant. In the past, we used to say the queue here.
Okay.
Here is full of people. They want to eat. But now, when we say even there, the food is ameliorated.
You mean the food is better?
Yeah, it's better. It's more better than the past.
With 100, you can have food, but outside the university, at least 500.
Even if you don't have money, there are some ways you can try to go, and after, if you get money, to pay the fees.
Oh, you mean like they have like loans that they can give?
Oh, let me go back a little bit.
You get money to pay the fees.
Oh, you mean like they have like
So far, Burkina Faso is one of the rare countries to boast a student loan program in Francophone Africa. Wow, they have student loans. Oh man, don't. Hopefully, it's not the same as in the U.S., bro, where you can't bankrupt the student loans.
loans
Yeah.
that they can give student loans?
Yes,
Yes, so Burkina Faso universities do offer student loans or stipends. Specifically, the government provides a monthly stipend of 100,000 Central or CFA francs, approximately $160 to all students enrolled in public universities.
They'll pay for your education, then later on you can pay
yes,
back.
you can
Oh,
pay
wow.
back. Yeah, the white people, when they came here,
Yeah.
they used to lie. They used to turn our mind. They used to say, no, in Africa you cannot get, but it's a lie. Here we can get everything. They came here and they take our,
Resources.
our resources, and they go there, they transform it. For example, when you see in here, our neighbor, Ivory Coast, for example, the cocoa of Ivory Coast,
Yeah.
the white people came,
Take it,
they
yeah.
take it and they go back to do
To do
chocolate,
chocolate,
but
yeah.
we don't know the price of chocolate.
Oh,
but
I get what you mean.
it's our
It's your cocoa.
our cocoa. The same people we are working there is the younger people who live here for them.
Them.
Bruh, wait a minute. Guys, he knows the truth. It appears that the people of Burkina Faso, they know the truth, man. They know that the colonizers, the Europeans, they'll come to Africa, see how rich in resources they are. They have cocoa in the Ivory Coast. They have gold in Burkina Faso. They see how wealthy Africa is as a whole in the continent. They'll come here, steal the resources, take it back to Europe, and claim that they created it. But instead, we all know the truth. The colonizers will come to Africa for whatever resource they need, whether it's lithium, iron, gold, silver, cocoa, oil, and they'll steal it, bro. They won't pay for it. But the people in Africa are waking up. If you guys missed that part, that excerpt, I'll turn it back a little bit so you guys can kind of hear it. But you understand this. Africa is extremely wealthy still, even to this day, after everything up there, all the colonizers have stolen all of the resources. There's still a lot of resources left in Africa, and the people are starting to wake up. So I'll turn it back a tiny bit because this dude was spitting truth, man. He may not be speaking with like enough conviction to kind of like grab your attention, but try to pay attention to the words that he's saying because they're 100% true.
How easy is it to start a business in Burkina Faso?
Si tu as l'argent, c'est beaucoup plus facile. Mais il faut avoir l'idée également. Les deux vont ensemble. Tu as l'argent, c'est vrai, mais si tu n'as pas la bonne idée, ça ne va pas.
All right. But so essentially she's saying if you have the money in Burkina Faso, you can start a business. It's very easy. And you also have to have the idea. But if you don't have the right idea, it's not going to work. So I'm blocking a portion of the actual captions or subtitles. So I'm just reading a little bit for you guys.
Marcher.
There's no government stopping you or anything like that?
No.
Oh, okay.
Au contraire, le gouvernement même vous
On the contrary, even the government helps you, especially small businesses like ours.
aide, surtout les petites entreprises comme la nôtre en fait. Ils nous aident surtout, que ce soit au niveau des impôts ou que
So they give tax breaks to small businesses.
comme la nôtre en fait. Ils nous
So the Burkinabe government supports small businesses through various initiatives, including access to finance, training, and business development support. Not even the U.S. does that, bro. They just give you business loans, and if you like run up a check and your business doesn't succeed, you still got to pay those loans back. But here they actually show you and they give you training and develop your business with the right type of support. And I think that's what a lot of small businesses need, especially small business owners like myself. A lot of us need the training and the financial support and the development support because we don't know how to do our own taxes. We don't know how to file a specific corporation if we want to file for an S corporation to pay less in taxes here in the US, or how to do payroll and how to do X, Y, and Z. There is no training for that outside of like like resources like YouTube, or if you happen to know another business owner that knows how to do this type of stuff, there's no formal way to learn this type of stuff in the US. And for them to do this in Burkina Faso, for small business owners, it's a real great step in the right direction.
Aide surtout, que ce soit au niveau des impôts ou que ce soit au niveau des financements pour vous aider à créer un projet. Au contraire, même, ils sont là même pour vous aider en fait.
The cost of life here is cheaper, really cheaper.
You can have, a house here for, for 50,000 per month.
Per month, 50,000.
Yeah,
$26?
But in Ivory it costs 30,000, the minimum.
But you said here 50,000.
Yeah, no, 15. Sorry, 15,000. Sorry, 15,000.
There are additional taxes we have to pay to support government efforts.
Burkina Faso is implementing new taxes, including increases on imports and telecommunications, to finance counterinsurgency efforts in the Sahel Alliance. So these taxes are part of a broader strategy to address the country's security challenges, which include attacks by armed groups and the displacement of a significant portion of the population. Hey, man, not every country is going to be perfect. Essentially, you're going to have your problems no matter what country you go to. At least Burkina Faso is trying to turn things around. And this is just the back end stuff that has to be done and taken care of in order to ensure the security of the country, because they are in the midst of a war, no matter what people want to tell you. So they have to do a balancing act with trying to develop their country and also on the financial side of things, because you can make very progressive changes to a particular country coming in as a new leader, but you have to understand the financial impacts of it, the culture impacts, and also the human impact of your decisions when you take over a country as a new leader. You can't be super progressive. You have to do it in steps. And people that want leaders that will make changes overnight, sign executive orders to change the entire government overnight is kind of crazy. So you have to understand that these things take time.
And people are willing to pay those things.
Yes, people are paying it with joy.
Hold on, let me kind of read those
Puis être
tweets.
là
Hold
en
on.
train de divaguer.
So essentially what she was saying is that Burkina Faso is actually worth the visit to tourists, and what is actually being portrayed in the mainstream media, as I keep telling you guys over and over again, it is a lot better in reality if you happen to go to these specific countries. Of course, within using a little bit of caution and being safe, right? But essentially she's saying the mainstream media is not portraying Burkina Faso in the best light, and is actually better than it seems. So this tweet here, it says Ibrahim Traore is popular, but he is a bad man. He doesn't like criticism. Foreign journalist laments. It's because he doesn't like foreign. He doesn't like anything foreign, bro. Burkina Faso's leader, Ibrahim Traore, has gained popularity with a strong populist image, but this comes at a significant cost, particularly for journalists, activists, and more, I guess. Yo, this is a lot of tweets. And they're actually trying to portray the leader of Burkina Faso as like a bad person on Twitter and in the mainstream media, which is crazy.
But now we purchased the material to put it, and we took it back. So we sell at the price that we want abroad.
Oh, wow.
I mean, yeah. Russia offered us a transfer of technology and brain
information,
knowledge.
Yeah?
So that's what the president asked about, basically.
Oh, okay.
He said, we won't ask you for help or anything. We want what you have in your head. If you can help us develop ourselves, it's okay. We're not asking for nothing. If we want something from you, we will buy it. So we have things here that they need. We have cotton. Cotton also, we have like one of the biggest producers in Africa.
Of cotton?
Cotton, yeah.
Oh, wow.
So they buy our cotton, we buy our stuff as well.
And you guys are the ones deciding your prices now.
Yeah.
Bruh. Did you guys hear what he said? Like, understand that the media will always try to portray people that are trying to be independent and not a part of the mainstream narrative as being negative. So Ibrahim Traore, him having conversations with Russia and Putin, he's not trying to sell off any resources. He's trying to get knowledge, bro. Because he's like, yo, I already have the money, the resources to buy whatever the country needs or what the country wants. He wants the knowledge that he doesn't have in order to develop his country and to uplift his people. And to me, that's a W, bro. That's the best thing that you can really want for your people and for your country, bro. I love like how Ibrahim is really trying to take care of his people in the country so far. We gonna see.
Too. So everybody protecting everybody and everybody protecting the president.
Yeah. That's very interesting.
In the morning, everyone go to his job. But in the night, we come here to sleep to protect our president.
Damn.
Because we know that a lot of persons want to kill him because he is a revolutionary, he is Pan-Africanist.
But I can already see that they are already soldiers. So what do you guys want to do? You don't have weapons. How do you want to protect the president?
We don't have weapons, but we can use our mouth. We use our mouth to talk. We can cry and call those people who are having the weapons to come and help us.
Peace.
Bruh, that was an excellent video. And I'll just have this playing in the background. This is when I did the deep dive about Ibrahim Traore. But guys, that was very inspirational, and it really took a deeper look into the country of Burkina Faso and its leader too, because you rarely hear the citizens of a particular country speak about their leader in that manner, right? You come to America, you're like, oh, how do we speak about our leader in America? You either get super left, they don't like him, and you get super right, they love him. You never hear the majority of the population saying, hey, we're going to lay down our lives for our leader, right? Just like we saw there in the video where the citizens of a country literally left their day job and came downtown to defend their leader, because they know if they don't help defend their leader, the people in the West that want the resources that country has, they will try to repeat history and do a Thomas Sankara and assassinate, or at least try to assassinate their new leader that's trying to improve their country, help their people, uplift them out of poverty. And so far, it looks like it's working. So when people look at Burkina Faso and automatically label it a dangerous country, I would say that you should probably try to go there yourself or look at videos from Wodamaya, from Tayawaina, other African YouTubers that actually have set boots on the ground and actually can show you what the country actually looks like in reality. Because I believe that the majority of what you see on social media, that is a very skewed perception of reality, and we need to see people actually bringing reality to YouTube like that. So shout out to Tayawaina once again for bringing us that type of content, because it is so needed with all of the garbage being spewed by mainstream media that is absolutely false. And we were able to see the real Burkina Faso. So shout out to Tayawaina, guys. Go support his YouTube channel. He's just over 1 million subscribers as well. And when I do make my Africa trip next year, you never know who may be featured on the channel or on the next travel vlog. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, guys, and go to the description box below to find out other ways to support the channel. I got a free Discord. I have a podcast. We're already live on Twitch, Kick, YouTube, Facebook, Rumble, all at the same time. And all of those links are in the description box below as well. So go and support the channel as fully as possible. And if you guys love this type of content, make sure you're also subscribed again and hit the bell notification to be notified when I go live and when I post videos of travel reactions. So if you guys like this and you want to just shoot me a line to react to another video, join the Discord. Thank you guys. Have a great rest of your Saturday. Peace.
It's not a game, it's a rich thing.